Everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am coming on with some projects for Scrap Diva Designs, and I made these projects with dies from the March release. So I will link all of the products I use down below in the description box, as well as my referral link. If you do place an order at scrapdivadesigns.com through that link, I do get a commission from the sale, which doesn't affect your cost, just helps me out. So thank you guys. Really appreciate it when you use that. And of course, you could always use my coupon code at checkout. That's strawberry cream, and that'll save you 10%. All right, so I made a bunch of Eastery projects today. Of course, you can make them in different themes, but that's what I did. And I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. I'll take some, let me get my ruler out to remind me, take some measurements, of course. Okay, so the first one I used is this one, and it's called the 3D Egg Pocket. And it comes with all of these dies, 2 pages of dies. It says it's a pocket. It's like a really nice, it's more like a box to me. It's not closed or anything, but it's bigger than a pocket to me. Anyway, the main piece is this egg piece, and you can see it's really nice and big. It's got scalloped edges, stitch detailing. It's got an inner stitch layer, and then if you want to use the chicken wire layer, you can use that as well. So many different options. Easter, of course, but you can make it just springy or just like a chicken project too. Comes with all of these flower dies. There are 4 small ones and 2 larger ones. I didn't use these in this project. I probably should have, but I didn't. And then it comes with, this is the front of the pocket. It looks like a cracked egg. And then this piece is the side, so you cut out this twice, and then this piece is the bottom of the pocket. And then it comes with this beautiful bow with layering pieces. This is a layering piece too. All of the parts of the pocket have stitched layers as well, so it makes it really, really cute. So I made mine into like a little, like a display box for Easter treats. So this is what mine looks like, and I used the Doodlebug Hippity Hop, I think it's called, Easter collection, which I've had for a couple of years. It's my favorite Easter collection. It's just so cute. So as you can see, it is, I mean, it's called a pocket, but look how nice and wide that is, or deep. This is about not quite 2.5 inches deep, kind of 2 3/8. So yeah, really, really deep. The front is about 4 1/4, and then the height of the pocket itself is about 2.5. But the height of the whole thing is, I'll just measure the back of the egg. That is about 5 3/4, if you could see. I'm not sure where Millie is. She's probably playing with Gus upstairs, but she might be down. Anyway, let's go through this, and like I said, I used that collection. I did some, I cut this sticker apart. It was like one big long sticker, but I cut it to fit in the front of this. I added some puffy stickers, and then this is a good way to use, you know, those like those curling ribbons we get from Marshalls and stuff. Let me get the packaging, I'll show you. So these come in all different varieties, even brands. This is a Martha Stewart set of 4 premium curly bows, and it was $4.99. So I just love this set because it's gingham and pretty pastel colors. So I used the blue one for kind of like Easter grass. Easter grass kind of drives me crazy. I think I get that from my grandfather because he was always like finding it. We used to go to their house for Easter when I was kids, and he said he would find it like in the summer still, like on the floor from Easter baskets. So I think that's where I get my disdain for Easter grass from. So yeah, so I used this, and I put in some little Ghirardelli chocolate bunnies that I got at Walmart. And I got them mostly for the packaging just because I thought they would look really cute in here, but I'm sure they're delicious. They're milk chocolate cookie. So let me take these out so you could see what it looks like inside. So it fits it fit the whole package. So take all those out. And here I just stuffed in the cluster, so I didn't even have to take it apart or anything. So this is what it looks like empty. And it was really easy to put together. Sometimes these curved pieces are kind of finicky, or, you know, it's hard to finagle them, finagle. but all of the little tabs here just make it really easy to curve. And if you curve your paper a little bit before you glue it together, then it makes it even easier. So this is this was a cut apart, I think, from the collection, and I just used a circle die to cut it out. And this is the bow that comes with the die set. And you can vary the papers if you want to. I did use a solid yellow for the little tie part, but everything else I use is yellow plaid from Doodlebug. I did pop up the layers on some thin foam tape, but just to give it a little bit of dimension. But I just love how this looks. And I like how the scallop part of this embellishment goes back to the scallop on the egg there. So yeah, super, super cute. And I plan to put this out. We have people who come, my sister and her family come every Easter with their girls, and I'm just going to put this out as, like, you know, candies that people can take. So I love this. I think it came out adorable. I hope you guys like it too. And I love practical presents, things, or practical projects, things that you can just, you know, put out and use. So that's my first project. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, and the next project is using this die set, and this is called the Slimline Bunnies. It comes with the 3 different bunnies. That's the name right there. And they all have stitch detailing, and then there are hearts for noses if you want to do that. Very unique set. I really like this. I made a card. I also used one of the phrases from this die set, and this one is called the Spring Words 2026. I've used it before in videos. This one I used hippity hop, and it cuts out just in 2 words, so really easy to piece together, little hearts for the eyes. And then on the second page of the dies are all of the shadow layers, or second page of the die set are all the shadows. And they have stitch detailing too. So very, very cute. And I made mine just kind of like a tonal pink Easter card. So this is how it came out. So there's hippity hop. I cut the word out of, I used scrapbook.com glossy paper in this pink color. I cut out the shadow in light pink, but I used some ink to edge it. I used Distress Oxide in Kitsch Flamingo from Tim Holtz. And I did the same thing for the bunny. And the bunny I used an embossing folder too, because well, I think you could either use like pattern paper, or, I mean, use solid if you want, but I think embossed paper just adds a little bit of interest to a solid paper. And this is the one that I use. This is by Lisa Horton Crafts. And I've had this for a while now. Probably got it from scrapbook.com. And it is called A6 Button Blooms. So it has like all those like button flowers. So I love how it looks here on the bunny. And I used one of the hearts. I used actually the smaller one on the medium-sized bunny. I just thought the scale went nicer. And I used Doodlebug paper again for the background of the card. I had this rectangle dotted die in my stash. Let me measure this bunny again. This is the medium one, and this one measures about 5 inches. And then at the widest part, it is about a little bit over 1 3/4. Hippity Hop measures about 2 3/4. That's all together, and then almost 2 inches top to bottom. So perfect for the front of a card, and just a little bit different. This is an A2 size card. I used white paper for the card base. And on the inside, I used that same die I used on the front to cut out some gingham paper for the background of the inside. And then I used Happy Easter from the 2026 Spring Words die set. And I think it's just a nice kind of simple but pretty Easter card. So the other measurements, I didn't cut these out, but from cut line to cut line of the larger one, it's about 6 inches by 2 1/8. And then the smaller one is just about 4 inches by 1 1/2. So there are some really cute examples on the product page on scrapdivadesigns.com. Some projects that the other design team members made with these. So make sure you check them out. Just everyone there is so creative. Okay, so yeah, I made that, and I think I'll send this in the mail because it's relatively flat. Hippity Hop, I did pop up on some thin foam tape just to pop it up just a little, but I do like, you know, how it looks very simple. And I use that Kitsch Flamingo on the bunny as well. Okay, so that is my second project, and I have one more project for you, but I made 5 different ones because I plan to give all of these for Easter presents. Oh, I forgot one thing. Hold on. Okay, so I wanted to show you how I package these gift cards. These I got for the people I make Easter baskets for. And I use this new die set from Scrap Diva Designs. This is called the, whoopsie, A2 gift card envelope. So it comes with all of these dies. It's so easy to put together. I put together 5 very quickly. This is the main part. And as you can see, it cuts out a perforated line to make like a tear strip. So that's really fun. And then it comes with this layering die, this big rectangle. Of course, you can use this for other projects. It's stitched. And then all of these pretty layered dies you can use with this as well. Make a window. That's what I did. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So let me show you the first one I made. And this one I made using Scrap Diva Designs' new paper collection called Hello Spring. So I cut out the envelope, and let me just show you. This piece here, this is the back, and you cut out 2 of those, and that's a layering piece for that. So I'll show you the back in a second. But this is the front of it. I like I said, I cut out a window with those pretty dies there, one of the dies, and put some acetate behind it. And I used a chipboard sticker from Hello Spring, and then this is a cut apart from the paper collection. I love this butterfly paper from the collection. And then the back, these are 2 more, well, another paper from the same Hello Spring and a piece of ephemera. You just attach the 2 back pieces. You can fold up the bottom piece. I'll show you on this one. You could fold this up either before or after you fold the sides. I just put it up first. And then when you seal this, you're going to fold this down. Hang on. And then just glue it on this part here. Sorry, it's kind of bulky here. But yeah, you would just glue it here. So then when the recipient pulls this, it frees up the flap, and then they can reach whatever's inside. Let's see. Yeah. So, you know, when your kids are older, gift cards is what they want. So I'm going to put these in here. So I have this one. This is the Scrap Diva Designs one. I made another one based on Scrap Diva Designs' new paper collection, and that is this one. And I used purple paper to make the envelope. This is the Slimline Bunnies paper, and I used another piece of the chipboard stickers and another cut apart Hello Spring. That's what the back looks like, just also very nice and adorable. So there's that one. And then the next one I used the Doodlebug collection. I just wanted to try them in different styles just to show you how it would look. So yeah, so I used that really cute like Easter treat paper and some ephemera and I think this is from the Chit Chat from that collection. I used fuchsia paper, and that's what the back of that looks like, all doodlebuggy. So we have 2 Scrap Diva, 1 Doodlebug, and then 2 from another collection. And this one is called It's Easter Time from Simple Stories. So this is the first one, and this I just cut out from the branding strip at the bottom of one paper. So, you know, you can use those as ephemera or sentiments. And these are some stickers that I popped up on some foam tape, and just pretty paper from that collection. And then this is the back, Bunny Kisses and Easter Wishes with that pretty purple plaid. And then the last one, I used that purple plaid for the front of it, like that. And this is that fence I'd made. I showed you in another video, and I had some extra, so I used that. And then a little sticker from the Easter Time collection. And then this is the yellow foam glitter sticker from Hobby Lobby. And then the back looks like that. I love that little Easter basket. So yeah, they'll all get some Target gift cards. I hope none of them are watching right now. But let me measure this for you. Again, it's an A2 size, so it fits an A2 size card. This will measure 5 7/8 by 4 and about 4 5/8. So an A2 size card will fit in here. Actually, I could put this in here and a gift card inside. Oh, that would look cute too. But no, I'm just going to put the gift cards in here. I think it's stuck on something. There we go. Okay, so yeah, an A2 size card fits perfectly in there. And then, you know, you don't have to cut a window if you don't want to. That would make it go even quicker. But, you know, it's up to you. But I love this envelope. I love the tear strip touch. I think that's really unique and different. So yeah, those are my projects for today. The A2 gift card envelope, the 3D egg pocket, and then the Slimline bunny card. Oh yeah, it's in here with the 2026 spring words, or spring words 2026. All right, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Again, they'll all be linked down below. My referral link is there. Thanks again to everybody who uses that. And use my code Strawberry Cream. That'll save you 10% at scrapdivadesigns.com. All right, you guys, that's it for today. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you think. And I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.